What's going on, everyone? Jordan is back from the video for your entertainment viewing consumption. 4-hour spectaculars continue with AEW Box Office Bomb or Summer Box Office, or wherever the hell they call this shit, Summer Blockbuster. But I'm calling this Summer Box Office Bomb because this show was hilarious. Not hilarious in a good way. I'm talking about hilariously bad. I mean, come on, man. Why are we doing 4 hours of AEW for? 4 fucking hours? God, man. I'm suffering here, y'all. I dead ass am suffering. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I hate having to sit here for 4 fucking hours and suffer through trash. Trash. The best part about this show is the Hurt Syndicate. That's like the only thing I can rely on getting me through the show. Like the women's division is dead in the water. Tag team division is dead in the water. Trios division, dead in the water. Men's world title division, Hangman and fucking Clambros's feud so far sucks. The Mercedes and Tony shit is complete lazy, derivative garbage. It's trash. It's boring. We're going nowhere. Skip the foreplay and get to the show. Christopher Dannyman is back and is cool with the guy who ended his career and brutally savaged him. He tells Hangman that he will assist him against Clambros and advises him to be cool with Swerve. Why? Be cool with the man that broke into his house and harassed his child? Oh, okay. The Arkham inmate spawns in via disguise and sends the Dick Riders after Hangman. The intern must have done these graphics, by the way, because they're terrible. I don't know why we're trying to make Hangman and Swerve cool. They should always hate each other. They should always hate each other. I don't know why you're trying to make them allies. Osprey versus Swerve. Listen, I know some of y'all hate this gymnastic dance bullshit, but to me, it's entertaining. Swerve seemingly fucked up his leg, but Osprey hidden blade his ass to the rope. Shit was actually pretty decent. Osprey kicks the black off Swerve's ass. Deadeye by Swerve. Wow, using your op signature, I see. Osprey has issues doing the Tiger Driver to Swerve. He's hesitating. But the match sadly ends in a fucking time limit draw, and the crowd was pissed.
They've elapsed
30 minutes of my time wasted. Was it a decent match? Yes. But holy fuck, it should not have ended in a DQ just to get some heat. I don't know why. Was this as good as their match last year for Forbidden Door? Nowhere near close. That shit was a timeless classic. This was okay. It was okay. You would think that them going 30 minutes will be peak fiction. But to me, I was like, I've already seen this shit many times before. The Dunk Cucks, Swerve shills AEW after not winning his match, and he wants sudden death, but the Dick Riders arrive. Oh, yay. Oh, God. Clambros arrives to the ring. The Dunk Cucks attack Swerve from behind. Why didn't they just cause the DQ? Why have a time limit draw? Why not just have the heels cause a disqualification to get heat on the heels instead of heat on the company itself for a shitty finish? Not even a shitty finish. There was no finish. The finish with the time limit draw going off. Jesus, man, it was right there. They lynch Swerve yet again with the EVP trigger. They handcuff him to the ropes. Clambros watches on to the utmost pride. They super kick him like a bunch of pussies. They kicked him like 15 times. Like pretty much do to him what the Usos did to KO at the 23 Royal Rumble. Why is Dick Riders working with the Dunk Cucks again? I have no idea. They pull out Swerve shoes with spikes on them at the end, and Osprey jumps to take the hit like an idiot. Instead of kicking Swerve again, like they super kicked Osprey with the spiked sneakers. Okay, cool. Super kick Swerve and get out the ring. But no, they just walk off. Bro, kick him! What the fuck is this booking? You see this shit, y'all? This is the shit I'm talking about. Illogical, nonsensical garbage. It's like this shit easily can be avoided. Just use logic and common sense. Have the match end in a DQ instead of a time limit draw, and have the Cucks kick Swerve drag Osprey to the ring and kick him too with the spiked sneakers, and then leave. That's how it should have been formatted. We're just doing random shit. Okada arrives with his useless Continental Championship. Thank God it's about to be unified. And the phallus pulls up and he says Okada is terrible. Takeshita deserves to be in the match with Omega. I agree. I would much rather have Omega versus Takeshita. Okada then presses the phallus, but Timu Drew arrives from catering, and the rest of the phallus boys pull up. He says bitch and cucks off. Bitch. This is sadly teasing and leading to something later in the show. Probably the worst segment of the show. The Syndicate and MJF beat up Corporate Commander and rip off and take his mask. Can we rip off his mask? Can we just cancel the match and have the Syndicate beat up the Creator Team? Mystico, aka the Mystic Man, come out with his shitty 90s RPG Final Fantasy theme.
Mexico, weighing 83 kilograms.
And he's facing Pre-Malone. Oh, really? Oh, man. King Crimson. Skip.
King Crimson!
I skipped through this bullshit. Spanish Fly for the win for Mystico. But the Syndicate pull up. Thankfully, something good for once happens. I was like, please, destroy the Mystic Man. MJF cuts a promo on him while being booed to high heaven. I love how he's finally getting some heat back.
Guys, I'm talking. It's not that difficult to understand.
Because he does not belong with the Hurt Syndicate. He promises to take his mask and brings back the All-American gimmick. Hey, man, if he makes an ice joke and wears a MAGA hat at Grand Slam, I'm going to crack the fuck up. Matt, the Mystic Man, gets on the mic and shows some personality for once. And MJF didn't understand shit, he said, and calls him Sloppy Sin Cara.
You ain't Mystico to me, son. To me, you're still just Sloppy Sin Cara.
And the Syndicate beat up the Mystic Man and Fastball at Night, Captain Save-A-Hose. That's the new name. Because whenever a babyface is getting beat up, you can best believe that Dragonfly Fastball and K-Knight is going to come out to save the good old babyface buddies. Captain Save-A-Hose. They save him and it's over. Trash. I don't care about MJF versus Mystico. I don't care. I heard the match itself was good, but I don't care. Syndicate and MJF versus Dragonfly Fastball, Knight and a Yellow Power Ranger. I was like, who the fuck is it? I was like, oh, it's Mascara Doritos. He's been all over AEW television lately. I see MJF is wearing MVP's old 2000s gear. I love it. Like MVP's, the old WWE theme is a banger. Y'all don't know how goated MVP was. I remember he had like the US title and the tag title. Bro, MVP should have been world champion, bro.
Chain like Tropicana, I got the juice. All for the least, they let the dog loose.
I guess Vince wasn't a fan of booking someone of a skin color over his favorites, so like John Cena and Randy Orton at that time. This is MJF's first in-ring match since the Revolution pay-per-view back in March. Hey, get your money before you go to WWE, my nigga MJF. Why is he beefing with the Mystic Man again? He says he wants to go after the World Heavyweight title. Then why mess around with this lucha fuck and just, I don't know, go after the world title? Black Thanos and Black Darkseid are destroying the faces so bad that MJF literally hops on commentary to chill. Like, that's how badly Thanos and Darkseid was destroying the baby faces. Botch with Knight missing Shelton. Shit made me laugh. Black Thanos had to actually sell that bullshit. Makes me sad. MVP slams his cane into Dragonfly's back, and MJF pins his dumbass, and the Syndicate beats them up. MJF pulls off Doritos mask to get heat, and Mystico comes out to avenge his fallen brother, and the heels fuck off. I don't know why. I don't know why we're messing MJF around with Mystico. He literally has what he wants. He has the aid of the Hurt Syndicate. Go after Jon Moxley. Go after him. You have the muscle. You have the power. Use it. Go after Jon Moxley. Attack the Dick Riders. Or is he waiting after All In? I'm pretty sure he could use some type of power to get himself involved in the main event at All In. The Dick Riders, speaking of, time to enter Arkham. We're taking a trip down Arkham Asylum because the Arkham Dick Riders are here. They drag Hangman to the ring all tied up. What the fuck are they doing, going to a diddy party or something? And they beat him up. Where's Osprey? Clan Bros arrives after being cut out of the straitjacket and he cuts a terrible promo while the audience tells him to shut the fuck up.
As this is your time, all in the AEW World Championship for you.
Because even the sickos were tired of this man's senseless drivel. He headbutts the Klansman, and they jump Hangman, but the Black Ops arrive to chase back the Dick Riders. So Hangman has more allies to help him win the world title at All In. He rages out, does Hangman, and says he will give his all to defeat the Arkham inmate, and he's gonna hunt them all tonight. Great. I don't care. This storyline, it needs to end. There is no reality where Jon Moxley walks out of All In as champion. That should not happen. I do not want it to happen. It should never happen. He drops the championship to Hangman, and then we get Hangman as world champion going throughout the fall as a big baby face, and there we go. We do not need Darby to defeat Hangman. The Arkham inmate. We don't need that shit to happen. Please, Tony, make the right decision come July, 12th? Make the right decision. It's right there, but we all know when it comes to making the right decision, Tony Khan does a line and goes the opposite direction. White Queen Mind Control versus Anna Tay. Man, don't show Uncle Shannon Sharp these white women, nigga. He's gonna have a fucking heart attack.
Big black guy chose small white woman.
I wonder why we keep getting women's tag team matches on this show. I wonder what Tony Khan is gonna be introducing soon. Jay puts the Mega Sus in the Queen Slayer, and Tay knees the fuck out of Chrysler and pins her to win the match. So the baby faces win, but the Mega Sus attacks them and they run away. This tag team division is hot doo-doo so far. Was the match bad? No. But was it good? No. It was a bit better than the match, what was it, last week, the week before, versus Harley and Jay, but this wasn't good. I'm not interested in women's tag team championships in this company because Tony is not going to book them right. They're going to be dead in the door now. He's only going to introduce women's tag team championships because Mercedes is going to hold all the singles belts. So he's going to use the tag titles as like a consolation prize. Omega and Okada get a vignette to the rivalry in New Japan. Went over their history. This was actually not that bad for me because I didn't know shit about the rivalry. New Japan. Okada's old Rainmaker used to look devastating compared to the pussy shitty way he does now, man. He needs to go back to that old way he used to do it. Omega and Okada contract signing. The new unified championship of the Continental and International Championships has been revealed, and it is what the first AEW Women's World title should have looked like. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful belt. I'm not going to lie. It looks pretty nice, and I'm glad they're finally unifying the championships. I don't know why the fuck I talk, bro. I don't know why I even try to think logically when I am dealing with an illogical product and a stupid ass head booker. Tony Khan gives clarification on Omega and Okada winner take all match. The international and continental titles are not retiring. The fuck you mean they're not retiring? They're being unified in one belt, Tony. Shouldn't they automatically become defunct like the Universal Championship did when Cody beat Roman at Mania 40? What is the point of unifying championships if said unified titles will continue to exist? What is the point of the third belt? What's the point of the third championship? So you're just introducing a new title. The lineages of said titles will be intact after All In, and the winner can carry all three belts, including the unified title. You know that's what's going to happen. That's exactly what the fuck is going to happen. They want to recreate. Remember when Roman had the undisputed title and Heyman was walking around with the black and blue WWE titles? That is what Tony Khan wants to recreate for Okada because he thinks Okada is just as great, if not greater, than Roman Reigns. Spoiler alert, he's not. Roman Reigns, he will never be Roman Reigns. You introduce a new championship, not to get rid of the other two, but to add more titles to your company. Why? Why? This makes no sense. This is fucking stupid. More overabundance of championships. You're gonna introduce women's tag team titles next. You're gonna introduce women's continental title, international title, a women's unified title. It's coming. The Continental Championship never should have existed. It was a waste of time. I am gonna miss the International Championship design. That is also a beautiful belt, but the name is fucking stupid. The name is stupid. I don't know why the Continental Championship even exists in the first place. The lineage is pathetic. It came, a little over a year ago. Kingston won it at the 23 World's End. Okada won it, and he's been champ ever since. That belt was only created for Kazuchika Okada. That's it. It was Tony created that belt to give it to Okada so he can seem like something bigger than he actually is. He has done nothing with that championship. There's not one storyline. There is not one match that you can tell me besides the Osprey match at World's End and maybe the fastball match at Double or Nothing that was good. He has been a lazy champion. Championship eliminator matches galore. That title is a waste of time. And he shouldn't have won the Classic last year, by the way. That was also a dumb mistake. Garbage, worthless title, unify it. And thankfully they're doing that, but the name is stupid. You can't call it the Intercontinental Championship. It was right there. It was right. The unified title sounds dumb. And before you say, but WWE did it, I hate how they call the WWE Championship the undisputed WWE Championship in WWE. I hate that shit too. It's not undisputed because the World Heavyweight title exists on Raw. So it's not the undisputed WWE title. I hate when they name these championships stupid, dumb names. They should have just called it the Intercontinental Championship or just call it the International Championship. Keep it the same name. I like the title design. It's a beautiful belt though. They shake hands and they have a standoff. But Don Fallis arrives with his Death Rebel theme.
Kazuchika Okada.
I hate that goddamn theme. Where it's scarred. Why is this scarred thumb all over these shows? This fucking boiled hot dog. He yells at Omega that Takeshita should have been in the match. I agree. It made it a much better match. Omega says, you're not gonna ruin this match for me. And it's revealed that Okada is working with the Fallis family.
You know all my tricks? Well, kid, you didn't know this one, did you? Oh, no! Okada, has he been working in concert with...
And he destroys Omega. Why would he turn his back on the guy who put him out to begin with? Didn't Okada and the Elite attack Omega last year when he had diverticulitis? But you're gonna turn your back on that motherfucker? Really? Idiot, dumb babyface. They beat him up with a police baton and medical arrives to take him away. But Okada elbow gut shots Omega from the top rope. Christopher Dannyman, the one who blades, as I call him. He's back being an official. Another elbow drop by Okada. And Omega starts gushing blood. All over the place in the most hilarious, fake, shitty way. I laughed my ass off on how shitty that looked. It was retarded. That was pathetic. The heels escaped the arena like hoes and just low budget indie bullshit. His guts is blown out. That moment was stupid. He just spitting out fucking blood. Like Okada did a Mortal Kombat fatality to him. Really? Spitting out all that damn cough syrup. Get that shit out of my fucking face, bro. So his guts are destroyed. He's spitting out blood. Yeah, I'm supposed to believe that he's going to make the match on the 12th and win the championship and unify the belts. I'm supposed to believe he can beat Okada now. There should be light work for Okada if we're going by logic, but it's AEW fucking Dynamite. There is no logic to be found. It's all about the big boom! Because Cole, Adam Cole is here, the TNT champion. Did you even remember he's TNT champion? Be real. Did you or did you not remember or care or forgot that he's TNT champion? You did, didn't you? Or you just don't care, don't you? It's one of the two. He comes out and kills all the potential. of processing what the fuck just happened with Kenny Omega, literally. Like, we literally see Omega getting carted away, right? He's spitting out blood, and literally like 15 seconds later after the commercial, it's all about the jump straight into this. What happened to letting a moment stick with the audience? Let people soak it in. Oh my God, Omega got destroyed. Nope, rush out Adam Cole and ruin the moment. He's here to join the commentary team again. Yay! The spider. Chevy is tweaking.
Toxic spider.
Yet again, Fletcher versus Bowens. This match wasn't bad. I mean, why would you book this match when you could have saved it for when Fletcher was TNT champion? I have no idea. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Daddy Az gets destroyed by Timu Drew and Kyle Brainbusters Bowens for the win. Why would you make this a match? Did I already see this shit? I could have sworn I already seen Fletcher and Bowens have a match before. Why are you booking this? Why? There's no reason to book this. Both guys should be embroiled in the storyline for a championship later in the year. And there's no story here. Bowens said, I want to fight Fletcher, and he lost. Some dude named Carlos.
Hello, how are you?
Gets on stage, and he acts awkward as shit. He hypes the CMLL collab and introduces Atlantis to the ring, really. FTR comes out with Stokely. He roasts Nigel and Cherry Garcia and says he should open an OnlyFans. We don't want to see that shit, homie.
Because Daniel Garcia has contemplated retirement, that OnlyFans link is gonna drop any day now.
He gets into Pacific Ocean's old ass, Atlantis Senior, and trolls him. Goes on and on until they fight back, the Lucha fucks. But FTR destroys both father and son until Adam Cole, the big boom, comes in to help the Luchadors. I thought he was only on commentary. Is that why we put him on commentary for this? To be Captain Savo. The Phalluses return to beat up the Boom Man, and the Bandit comes in with the Templar, and they help the Faces with Brody King's help. He's so aimless. Ever since Buddy was benched, he's been so aimless. The Dull Axe Handle gets his ass handed to him by an old man. Where is this? This is leading to some type of 18,000 tag match, all-star match at the arena show. If you're wondering, Jorno, why is this happening? You're going to see when I review that Arena Mexico show. And you're going to say, wow, Tony, this makes no sense. Wow, Tony, this is fucking stupid. Yes! Yes, it is. The lovely Miss Nair is with her husband and Token Stump. They are glazing their supposed victories, and Bill calls Token Keith BK.
Always got your back, BK.
I'm not loving it at all. But the grizzled old veterans, JD Drake is back. Who is JD Drake? Who cares? Trash tag team division. This is why MVP is mad that the tag team division is fucking dead in the water. Please turn Big Bill Babyface, get him away from this Token Stump bullshit, and end this cringe filth. That's exactly what needs to happen. The CE Blows comes out. The beauty to Simp Mortos's beast is here. And her big feud with Tony is her eating food with her 12 titles while watching Toni Storm wrestle. This is the feud. This is the story of Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné. The biggest women's match on the show. And we book random tag matches or random singles matches for Toni Storm to compete in while Mercedes sits back on her phone eating food. And after, they get sexual and they attack each other and Mercedes runs away. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. This is garbage. Garbage. There is no excuse for this. This is the biggest women's match you're probably gonna do all goddamn year. And this is the effort you're putting into it. And you wonder why sickos, and me included, complain about the booking of the women's division. This women's division is talented. This, like, I look at the division, Willow Nightingale, Chris Statlander, Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, motherfucking goddamn Queen Aminata, Julia Hart, talented women. And I'm like, what is Tony doing with them? What is Tony doing with these women? Where's Camille? Where's Camille? Ever since she went to that movie premiere with Cornette, she has been locked down in Guantanamo Bay Penitentiary. Dax Sando ain't letting her out. He's the warden. He ain't letting her out. Never. God, man, this women's division is fucking sad. It's Julia Hart and Sky Blue. Well, Sky Blue's with her. It's a singles match. And she's facing Tony. The only reason why this match is happening is to justify the future existence of the women's tag team titles, I swear. She just came back. Why is she with Julia Hart? What's going on here? Aubrey Edinetti kicked Sky Blue out. What is the story here? Is Mercedes hiring these heels to do her dirty work? No, she's not. That would be an easy way out, but no, they're just having random matches. Mercedes hops on her phone to let us know how much she cares about this match and this feud. Tony then rolls up Hart for the win, so the women's world champion couldn't beat Julia Hart straight up. Mercedes gets in the ring, and her and Tony get sexual and awkward. I can't describe this bullshit. Mercedes sniffs her and beats her down. This is the best RJ City has for the division. It really feels like they're trying to recreate that sexual tension that Tony had with Mariah and Mina with Mercedes to have people get interested. So they're goon baiting their audience to care about this storyline because there's zero story here. It's terrible. Mina comes out to save Storm and the CE blows, attacks her too. We then get graced with a sight I never thought I'd see to 2026, and she holds up the women's world title and rubs Storm's face in it. Good God. Well, Rebound in there. He is still searching for a stable, and Pre Malone and Lee Hart pull up, and they want to join Rebound. Nigga is on his Nick Fury recruitment arc, and he's saying he sucks, and he needs help to get what he wants. That's true.
I am searching. I am looking for the perfect group of ultra athletes to help me navigate my ways through the unjust waters that is AEW. And
he calls them bums and goes, aha! And leaves. He's copping John Cena, if you're wondering. Exactly what's going on. Rebound does not need a faction. The answer to having zero creative ideas for these fucks is not to give them a faction. Sit down with your creative team, Tony, and brainstorm ideas for these wrestlers and work with them and devise a long-term plan with long-term storylines to get the audience invested in them. Rebound is a joke. Pre Malone, Blake Christian, and Lee Hart, Lee Johnson are jokes. Oh, speaking of a joke, Mark Briscoe, Tomohiro Ishii. Tomohiro Ishii. And Willow Nightingale versus the Maximum Male Sus Lords. Good God. Oh, God. And Taya Valkyria. Oh, my God. What is this match? Stat is shown stalking Willow again. Can we just get that feud started already? Valkyria slaps Ishii. More sus ass June garbage. I'm good. Skip. King Crimson. I'm good. Fuck this bullshit. King Crimson! Johnny TV starts to fuck his wife live on air. I'm literally skipping through. That's what I see. I'm like, good God, ain't this supposed to be a PG TV fucking PG show? And Willow drops Taya for the win. Garbage. Filth. Why? Why? The Maximum Male Sus Lords. When they're in WWE, it was a terrible gimmick, but now they're in AEW. Oh my God, we like them. They probably have top 5 worst gimmick in the company. I will put the sorority, the frat house under them, but they're down there with them. Stat gets interviewed. God, her character is so boring now. She is mad that Willow still hates her and wants to move on. Why is she mad that Willow still hates her? Willow has every reason to fucking hate you.
Willow Nightingale? Look, I tried, but she's done with me, so I'm done with that.
And she cuts her best promo in months. Her shitty booking has not been a benefit to her, but she did cut a decent promo. Hairball, Ima Yusa spawns in and tries to recruit her into the asylum, but thankfully she declines. She stares her down. Melina interferes to tease a match. I hope not, because the match is going to be terrible, because Stat cannot carry Marina to a good match. The Beast, Simp Mortos, aka the Beast, to Mercedes Beauty is here.
It feels illegal.
And he's fighting the Bandit in a non-title Ring of Honor Championship match. It's not for the title. It's just a match. Yep, just a match. Not an eliminator match, at least. Why is the Outrunners with the Bandit now? The Los Endwalkers. Are they just hitching their tail to random luchadors to try to get over again? He's here with a shitty Ring of Honor world title.
Look at this garbage. Piece of shit. Nobody gives a fuck about no ROH.
Why is the Outrunners with this nigga? I don't get it. It makes no sense. Simp Mortos has a better spear than Jey Uso. I'll give him that. Damn near everybody got a better spear than Jey Uso. The Bandit goes all over Mortos' planetary alignment, and he flatlines the pig goat for the win. I thought since he's giving Mercedes his kielbasa now, they'll actually start getting more wins, but I guess not. This wasn't for the Ring of Honor Championship. I don't know why this match is booked. Mercedes arrives yet again, and she wants the world title, but she wants to challenge Zeus.
Your son has returned! I bring the destruction of Olympus!
For the CMLL women's title, and she pulls up the Zeus, and the match is made after she punches Mercedes. Uh-oh. Y'all ready for 8,000 belts, Mirren Monet? The Duncucks confront Hangman. They try to get on his good side again, even though they joined up with the very people that beat his ass every week. And Hangman tells him to fuck off or else he'll burn him alive. And Swerve was listening in the whole time. What is this leading to? Is this leading to Swerve finally lightening up and agreeing to work with Hangman? I'm guessing that's exactly what we're leading to. Thekla versus the Anubian Queen, Aminata. Aminata got no pop. Can we please get her a new theme and presentation, please? Because her current theme was garbage. It sounds like something Def Rebel would make. Why are we sending this Anubian Queen in here to lose? Thekla shows us just how flexible she really is. Oh, yes, man. Oh, yeah, man. She walks like an Egyptian, does Thekla, and she taps out the Anubian Queen. So Aminata's just a loser. You just feed her to all the fresh blood and soft lock her Ring of Honor. She needs to be in NXT. What is the point of having all of these matches if there's no good story to supplement these women's matches to build them up? I'm just done. This women's division has so much potential to be the best women's division in the business right now. And Tony Khan just doesn't care. He does not care. If you're not Mercedes and Tony Storm, he does not care about you at all. Lexi's with Skylar. White Yo, aka Nick Plain, and Servant. Plain is mad that Cage isn't here to support his shitty reign. And Servant slips up and says Cage is fucking his mom.
Where's my mom? He also wanted to put in some hard work himself with her, but that's what? Nick.
Instead of being at Collision to support him, I don't blame him. I do the same thing. And they show him, like, they show his New Japan footage, and I don't give a shit. I skip through it. Undisputed Jobbers and Fanny Cherry Garcia versus the Faust family and Hecha Místico. Is it Hecha Místico? Hecha Chia Seeds. It's an 8-man tag team match. The Faust family has zero aura because there's mostly bums here. And Takeshita. Takeshita's like the most legit one out of all of them. Fletcher's number 2 and Alexander's number 3. That's the only 3 you need. Kick the other bums out of there. I don't know why the fuck they're there. It's like a dumping ground for people that Tony has no creative for. No pop for Cherry Garcia, as usual. And Baby Magic is back on commentary. Come on, Danny. Come on, Danny. King Crimson. I don't care. Suplex from Alexander for the win. Fuck this match and fuck the show. I'll get up out of here. Like the video. I just suffered through back-to-back 4-hour fucktaculars. For your enjoyment, please support the content, share the video around, roll 200,000 subscribers. Next up is the Arena Mexico show, and then I can finally take a break from AEW and just focus on catching up with WWE. I'm gonna help out here. hit the outro.